Hello and welcome to Psychology and Society, where we explore the fascinating world of psychology and how it relates to our daily lives. In today's video, we're diving into a topic that touches the lives of millions of people: the impact of social media on self-esteem. With the exponential growth of digital platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, our way of seeing ourselves and others is changing in profound ways. We'll explore how using these platforms can affect our self-esteem and what we can do to maintain a healthy self-view. If you're curious about how social media is shaping our self-perception, keep watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content on psychology and well-being. We live in the digital age, where social media plays a central role in our daily lives. These platforms connect us with friends, family, and even strangers around the world. But with this connectivity comes a new set of challenges, especially when it comes to our self-esteem. Self-esteem is the perception we have of ourselves and how we value our own importance. It is shaped by a combination of internal and external factors, and social media has a significant impact on this process. One of the primary ways social media affects self-esteem is through social comparison. Since the beginning of the digital era, we have had access to a flood of images and posts that show the glamorous and idealized side of people's lives. Studies show that when we compare ourselves to others, especially when these comparisons are unfavorable, our self-esteem can suffer. Psychologist Leon Festinger developed the social comparison theory, which suggests that people have a natural tendency to compare their lives with those of others to evaluate their own worth. In the context of social media, this manifests in various ways. For example, seeing photos of friends or celebrities on luxurious vacations, with perfect bodies and attending sophisticated events, can make us feel that our own lives are inferior. This constant comparison can lead to feelings of inadequacy and low self-esteem. A study published in the Journal of Social and Clinical Psychology found that heavy social media use is associated with higher levels of depression and anxiety, partly due to these social comparisons. Another important factor to consider is how images and posts are edited and filtered on social media. Most platforms allow users to adjust their photos to appear more attractive using filters and editing apps. While this may seem harmless, it can create unrealistic expectations about appearance and people's lives. Exposure to these idealized versions of reality can make individuals feel dissatisfied with their own appearance. Studies indicate that excessive use of filters and editors can lead to body dysmorphia, a psychological disorder where a person has a distorted perception of their body. Moreover, constant comparison with these edited versions of reality can increase pressure to meet beauty and success standards that are, in reality, unattainable. Social media also impacts self-esteem through the search for approval. Many users feel motivated to post content to receive likes, comments, and shares. These signs of approval are instant rewards that can temporarily boost self-esteem. However, this gratification is often fleeting. The psychology behind social media is complex. Notifications and positive feedback can activate reward centers in the brain, releasing dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and satisfaction. This can create an addictive cycle where users constantly seek external validation to feel good about themselves. However, this incessant search for external approval can undermine self-esteem in the long run, especially if approval does not come in the quantity or form expected. The impact of social media on self-esteem is particularly pronounced among young people. Studies show that teenagers and young adults are more vulnerable to the negative effects of social media due to the ongoing development of their identity and self-esteem. During this phase of life, social comparison and the search for approval are particularly intense. Exposure to idealized images and the pressure to meet unrealistic standards can have serious consequences for young people's mental health. Studies like the one published in the Journal of Adolescent Health reveal that excessive social media use is associated with an increased risk of eating disorders, depression, and anxiety among young people. Building a healthy self-image can be challenged by constant exposure to often unattainable standards of beauty and success. Given these challenges, it is important to adopt strategies to maintain healthy self-esteem while using social media. Here are some tips to help you manage the impact of social media on your self-esteem. 1. Be aware of social comparison. Recognize when you are comparing yourself to others and remember that social media often shows only a curated part of people's lives. Everyone has their own struggles and challenges, and what you see online does not always reflect the complete reality. 2. Limit social media time. Set limits for the time you spend on social media and allocate moments to disconnect. This can help reduce constant exposure to content that may negatively affect your self-esteem. 3. Cultivate self-acceptance. Work on accepting and valuing who you are, regardless of comparisons with others. Focus on your qualities and achievements, and practice self-acceptance and self-care. 4. Develop positive relationships. Build and maintain positive and supportive relationships outside of social media. Having a solid support network can help strengthen your self-esteem and provide a balanced perspective. 5. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness and meditation techniques can help increase awareness of your thoughts and feelings, reducing the influence of social media on your self-esteem. 6. Educate yourself about image editing. Be aware that many of the images you see on social media are edited and filtered. Understanding that these representations are not reality can help reduce the negative impact on your self-image. While social media can negatively impact self-esteem, it is important to remember that it also offers opportunities to connect with others, share experiences, and find support. The key is finding a healthy balance in social media use and being aware of the effects it can have on your self-perception. In summary, the impact of social media on self-esteem is a complex topic that involves social comparison, editing reality, seeking approval, and other factors. While social media has the potential to negatively affect our self-esteem, we can also adopt strategies to mitigate these effects and promote a more balanced and healthy view of ourselves. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more content on psychology and well-being. Share your experiences and strategies in the comments below, and see you next time.